So yeah, sailing. I think I don't have to tell anyone that old school RuneScape has a new skill, but now I technically still told you anyways. But what if I now also told you that I joined not just the launch day, but the launch minutes, if that is even a thing. And while I'm sure all of you came prepared and brought everything you needed, well, as is tradition, let me show you how you do sailing when you go in completely blind. Alright, as far as I understand, I have like 5 more minutes, 3 more minutes. I don't really. Surely it can't be possible. You feel the sudden urge to visit Port Sarim. Huh. I have a sudden urge, guys. Also, by the way, once we're there, I will fix something that was mentioned that would come in rather handy in this moment, I think. Okay, let's see if this is the MMO launch that I was expecting. It's beyond madness. I really hope so. Okay, oh, there's this new stuff. Can that be? I mean, we just follow the masses, right? Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I expected it to be. I don't know why there's more animal than anything else, but okay, 2 minutes. All right, perfect. I'm gonna get myself a coffee because guess what? I just woke up. All right, we have to talk to Anne at some point, right? Anyone else seasick already? Yeah. Late scam. Okay, it doesn't work. Let me guess. It's happening. Oh, okay. It just happened, I think, according to the sound effects. Oh, so it was just saying that I was coming online later today. Congratulations. You just advanced a sailing level. Your sailing level is now 1. Thank you. That's incredible. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's not much to say, really. I am part of a apparently pivotal moment in RuneScape history, which now made the skill area look different. Oh, the total level was here, and now they're sailing. Which brings me to another thing. While all these others are doing race to world first, I will actually just look at my settings real quick. And I've done it. Other than you guys now being able to read all the scam and bot messages way better now, I found this to be a really good suggestion actually, especially considering that we're about to do something that probably will have a lot of roleplay in it. I'm simply just assuming. And now you can actually see and read what's going on in the game. And to be fair, given that I am aging as well, now I can also read what's going on. So it's overall definitely needs some getting used to, but this is my new UI now. Regardless of that, sailing. Let's just go. I should maybe once again warn you that I didn't read anything. I didn't look at any videos. Actually, that's not true. I looked at the music video. Even I understood that there were like a bunch of references, but obviously I had no idea who these people were. Other than that, I quelched the gambling talk, and now it's time to talk to Will and Anne. And guess what? You can actually read what they're saying now. Incredible. Anyways, this looks like someone who needs a good job. This is a great start to all of this. Alright, Will, what you got? Goodness, Anne. I think you're right. This one's clearly never worked an honest day in their life, and it's about time someone changed that. If you would know the things I've done. Well, let's not waste any more time. Stranger, are you ready for your interview? Let's start the pandemonium quest. Sure, I guess so. What is your name? Okay, I know that one. Pleased to meet you. I'm Anne. This is Will. Yeah, we already knew that. Do you have any experience captaining a ship? I mean, I came close, right? Let's not talk about how we then all almost died. Not really. Yeah, okay. Well, that's also a way of saying it. Will, it's important we not be too picky. It's a competitive market after all. I'm very sure I am. Okay, final question. Do you agree to waive all rights to pursue legal action against your new employer in the event of injury or horrific death? Is that likely to happen? No, not at all. Of course not. Excellent. Well then, Batsibis, I'm pleased to say that we have the results of your interview. You bring some impressive stuff to the table. We'd love to offer you the role. Okay, I'm being congratulated. What's the role? How forgetful of us. Given that you've already accepted, how about we discuss the details on our ship? But I didn't accept anything. Just let us know when you're ready and we'll hop aboard. I guess I'm ready. I don't see, the thing is I brought, like, as per usual, a bunch of shit, but only because I had it in my inventory still. But don't you worry, 57 Batsibis brought a lot of money, so I think we're good. I guess I'm ready. Then let us away. Let's go sailing, guys. Or something that comes close to it. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Okay. I can already tell this is going to be an interesting one. Oh, God. Okay. Lovely. The open sea. I mean, almost at least, yeah. It's close enough, I would say. Well, good news, because that's where I come in always, yeah. It means you're in charge of the ship's helm. In other words, you're responsible for steering the ship. Ah, it's more of a boat, really. Yeah, it's a distinction that probably won't matter. Will it? We all have to start somewhere. That's very true. Right. So, if I'm manning the helm, what will you two be doing? It's simple, isn't it? We're in charge. Yeah, that's about how any employer-employee relationship always works, isn't it? Have you ever actually done this before? A valid question on my end. Many times, yeah. I trust that. Just never on our own ship before. This is an exciting first day for, well, we haven't actually named our business yet, but I'm sure we'll come up with a good name soon. Okay. What does this business do? We salvage shipwrecks, of course. That's a good business given that there's a bunch of people out there wrecking things today, probably. Of course. All right then. I don't remember doing it, but apparently I committed to this. Where's our first wreck? Is that a metaphor for how no Runescape player like agreed to this happening, but now it happens? Actually, I don't know. Was that one of your funny little polls, I guess? Anyways, let's do this. We've got a good one to get us started. Last time we were on the Pandemonium, we purchased a map that should lead us to an old pirate wreck, the Pandemonium. Have you never been? It's a great place for a drink. Yeah, of course. Of course, it's Runescape, I forgot. We'll have to take you there. But first, let's collect some salvage. According to the map, the wreck is just east of the Courier shipyard, so south of here. Over to you, Batsibis. Take the helm when ready. Okay, when on a boat, the helm can be used to enter navigation mode. To use the helm, you just need to click on it. Okay, I can do that. To set your heading, simply click in the direction you wish to travel. You can do so by either clicking on the game world or your mini-map. So we want to go south of here, right? So here. Okay, I see. Fancy, fancy. Attack dolphin. Hell yeah. Ah, and now I steer us around. I see, okay. You need to head south. Well, that won't really work, will it? The wind's picked up, and your sail needs to be trimmed. To trim your sail, you just need to click on them. Okay, trim sails. Good work, okay. 10 XP, by the way, I'm already insane. In sailing, you can stop your boat by right-clicking on the sail. You can also control your boat. Oh, whoops. Northwest. We need to be going northwest. Okay, so I'm not really crashing. I'm just running into... Okay. Trim the sail. We're going northwest. Wait. What? If your boat gets stuck, you can reverse it. The option to reverse can be found within the sailing side panel. Lower speed, raise speed, unset sails. Can it be found though? What the hell is this? Resistance. Combat oh my lord. Light ranged defense. My boat has defense and attack stats. Alright, this is going to be great. Crewmates. Yeah. The option to reverse allegedly can be found here. Where? What? I mean, I could just turn around, yeah, I guess. Where the fuck do I have to go? I might just go until they tell me you need to head northeast. Okay, so there. Okay, I didn't mean to. No. We gotta do... Okay, you actually have to think, like, more than, like, a tiny bit. That's fine. Okay. This isn't where we were meant to be. We knew to be going northeast. I am going northeast. If you don't follow Win and Ant's direction, they will be forced to take control of the boat. Okay, I'm sorry. We're here. Bring us to a stop. The wreck should be northwest of here. Huh? Oh, there. Oh, I can stop, I can turn, and then I can set the sail again. Ah, I have to stop right here. Okay, I think I did it. Right. Now that we're here, I think it's time to do some salvaging. When you're ready, just lower the salvaging hook and let's see what we can find. Okay, we're still arguing, but I also learned that arguing with a boss, that's usually never gonna do any good. I'll just do everything while you two reap the reward. Sounds about right. Yeah, this is, again, perfect metaphor for the modern employer, or any employer ever, really. Don't go getting grumpy on us now. This isn't about the rewards. It's all about the experience. Ah, funny one, good one. That's right. Think of what you'll learn today, which is Actually, that's also a really good metaphor for how RuneScape is probably the only MMO where people are so obsessed over XP rather than actual loot. It's fascinating, at least to my current knowledge points on this boat right now here. Anyways, the salvaging hook is one of many facilities you can have on a boat. To use the salvaging hook, you just need to click on it. The amount of things I just have to do is just actually impressive. We're even getting cutscenes for that. I mean, for this particular one, I'm guessing. Let's give this a go. You use the salvaging hook to get an old cup and a mysterious medallion. What do you make of these? The medallion. We found it. Okay, we actually looked for the exact piece. That's right. And now that we found it, I'm afraid we don't really need you anymore. What? Sorry, Batsibis. If it's any consolation, you did a great job. Unfortunately, we just have to let you go. How dare they? I mean, that's actually not what I expected at all. Haha! Where am I? Let's just go to the nearest pub. This game, dude. Oh, I can't fight the demon. Well, let's first get a guy drunk so he will tell you how to do it. Need something else for a quest? Oh yeah, there's this guy who will play rock, paper, scissors with you while being drunk. Falling off a boat. Hey, let's get drunk. Anyways, enough side tangent. Yo ho ho. And a jolly Roger to you, me hearty. Okay, it should be pirate, I guess. I can see from the fact that you're totally drenched from head to toe, just like probably everyone else in the past 10 minutes, that you are a fellow scullywag sailor. The name's Steve Beanie. Pleased to meet you. I think I must have some sort of fever dream. Yeah, I mean, I say this probably once an episode, but yeah, you seem to be having quite a crisis. Thankfully, you've rigged this... Wait, what? Thankfully, you've rigged the starboard and docked yourself at the right port. Welcome to the Pandemonium. Pandemonium? This here is the finest establishment in all the seas. Sit back, have a drink, let the good times and the rum flow. Oh yeah, do you know a pair called Will and Anne? Avast, yeah. You name a pair of pinching, looting, plundering sea dogs. I see. So you do know them. They claim to have purchased a map here, but I'm guessing they weren't being totally honest about that. Purchased? Aha, so there was no purchase happening at all. Those scurvy dogs came here and broke the one rule of the Pandemonium. That map was pilfered, stolen. Thank you. That the RuneScape guys now learned that no one knows these fancy English words, for fuck's sake. Well, I had quite the fun run-in with them myself. They had me help them salvage an old shipwreck before throwing me overboard. Ah, you poor scallywag. Scallywag's almost as good as Thingummy, but nothing tops that so far. Thank you. It was the map they stole that led them to the wreck. What do you know about it? Not a lot, I'm afraid. You should hoist your sails and go speak to Ribs instead. It was his map they looted. He's the old dog over in the corner. Avast. I'm stuck at the dock somehow. Set the sails stuck. You can unstuck your boat by reversing it. Click slow down twice. Ah. How would I, like, come on, guys, what? I think they make things, like, difficult on purpose. Captain Dawson. Wait, who do we have to talk to? The old guy in the corner. I didn't pay attention once again. Talk to Ribs. Ahoy, young whippersnapper. You see, that's a good one now. Yeah, we like that. Have you come to hear a tale from the old Ribs? Kind of. I was hoping you could tell me about Will and Anne, along with the map they stole. A dark day, a very dark day. Those young fools know not what they have wrought upon themselves. That being a curse of curse. A curse most foul. That map marked the resting place of the That map marked the resting place of the Crimson Kraken. She was a deadly vessel, captained by none other than Barnacle Barnaby himself. Killed him. You've not heard of the tale of Barnacle Barnaby? You have not heard of the scourge of the unquiet ocean? How dare I? Now that's not really time for tales. Yeah, I guess it is time for tales, sadly, right? He was a cruel and vicious pirate, orchestrator of the Driftwood Massacre, and unleasher of the Plague of Black Mists. He believed himself untouchable, but his arrogance was his undoing. Despite the warnings of many, Barnacle Barnaby attempted to plunder the Skull Hoard, but his only reward was a deadly curse. It destroyed the Crimson Kraken, condemning all on board to a watery grave. And you had a map leaking to the... Oh, we had the map to the wreck of that thing. I see. I purchased the map from Ulrich the Unfortunate, the sole survivor of the Kraken, but I had no intention of using it. I knew that no good would ever come from seeking the Kraken. Then why not destroy the map and risk the wrath of Barnaby's ghost? No, better the map be locked away so that neither it nor the curse could harm anyone else. I'm not sure I quite follow. Yeah, that's a new one. I'm afraid Will and Anne found and looted the Kraken. I feared as much, though part of me still hoped it would not come to be. Tell me, did they find the medallion? They did. Then the foul curse is now free once more. They must be stopped. Well, I do have my own personal reasons for wanting Will and Al dealt with. Maybe I could try and find them. You're a brave soul indeed, but that is just what is needed at a time like this. You should talk to Steve. He already put out a bounty for Will and Anne after the theft. He might have heard something about where they could have gone. Yay, more people. Who the fuck is Steve? Hello, any Steve? This is a bit more awkward given that there's like 500 more people out here. A lot of people are running over here. Wherever Steve is will be found wherever all of the people are. Does that make sense? Dude, look at this armada of people carrying boxes. What the fuck's happening here? Okay. I brought my cinematic tool just for this moment. Look at this. Incredible. Good job, guys. Like ants. Good job. Okay, this doesn't really answer the question, where the hell is Steve? Okay, so I think here we actually get to play the game. It looks like it. I wonder if there's a way to just remove all players off your screen, which would be a sad thing to do, but who would have known? I'm getting stuck pretty much 10 minutes in because I can't find a guy who is probably right in front of me. That's a good one once again. Oh wait, he was called Steve. Okay, I'm actually dumb as fuck. Holy shit. Okay. You know about Will and Anne? Let's just quickly move on. Okay, yeah, they unleashed a curse. The Curse of Barnacle Barnaby. It's one of Rib's favorite tales. Just a myth, of course, but the old dog does love his stories. Well, myths aside, Ribs mentioned you would put a bounty out for Will and Anne. I'd be keen to track them down myself. A mighty good decision. It's a generous bounty indeed. You don't go breaking the one rule of the pandemonium and then expect to get away with it. Let me guess, the bounty is a ship or a boat or whatever. Okay, what exactly is the one rule you keep mentioning? The mainland kingdoms have no authority here. Their laws do not apply. Instead, we just have our one rule that keeps the pandemonium afloat. Never disrespect your fellow patron. We don't care who you are. Indeed, pirates and customs officers can enjoy a drink here side by side. Literally how a bar works, I think. So anyone is welcome here as long as they don't commit an offense against any of the other patrons. So Will and Anne, do you have any idea where they might have gone? Shiver me timbers. I'm afraid not. Old Grog said he might try and track them down. Perhaps he has an idea of where to find them. And where would I find Old Grog? The old scallywag left not that long ago, but he'll be back here before long. He enjoys a drink far too much. In the meantime, you should hoist the sails and ready your vessel. But I don't have a vessel. Yeah, I was about to say that, but how did you get here? Will and Anne threw me overboard and I washed up here. I did mention this earlier. I think we didn't probably, but oh well. Well, you won't be getting far without a boat of your own. You should head to the docks and speak with Junior Jim. I love how everything's an alliteration here. It's beautiful. Our local shipwright. He'll get you sorted out. Jolly Roger. Yeah, jolly. Very jolly what's going on here. Okay, but see, this is good that I've been here already because I now know where he is. Hello, Junior Jim. Can I help you, mate? Well, are you Junior Jim? This is me. What do you need then? Steve said you might be able to sort me out with a boat. You don't have a boat? Yeah, how did I get here? What? Yeah. We've got ourselves a Billy No Boats. Good. Classic. A real classic right here. I know. Absolute classic I am. I could sort you out with a boat, but it's gonna cost you. Well, good thing I brought, again, all the money. How much? Well, what do you have? See, I do have this cup I found. Perhaps I could trade it for a boat. Let's have a gander. Yeah, I can work with this. Okay. This old rusty cup will get you the finest raft I have. Sorry, I think I must have misheard you. Did you say raft? That's right, the best one I have. I was kind of hoping for a bit more than a raft. It's not just the cup I have. I'm sure I can make up the funds to buy something bigger. Sorry, mate. But even if you could, the raft is all I've got to hand right now. Besides, you're gonna want to build up some experience before you captain anything too big. A raft will be perfect for you. I have plenty more vessels in stock soon. Come back once you got a bit more know-how and I'll be able to sort you right out. Okay, so this is the guy where we could buy more ships, I guess. Better ships, whatever. Now about your raft. With that cup, I'll be able to sort you out with the finest helm, but it won't be enough to cover the sails. But I won't get anywhere without sails. Don't panic yet, silly plonker. I ain't about to send you off on a raft with no sails. I'll sort them out for you, but I'll just need a little favor in return. Got some cargo I need picking up from Port Sarum and bring back here. In return for sorting you out with some sails, I'll need you to go and collect it for me. Ooh, a debt. That's usually risky, Jim. Oh, and I tell you what, I'll even set you up with the materials to whack together a cargo hold. You won't be shifting that cargo far without one. Thanks. Maybe? Let's head on over to the shipyard. Yeah, let's do that, why don't we? To customize your boat, you will need a saw and a hammer. You can pick these tools up from the nearby crates. You'll want to grab yourself some tools from the crates over here, mate. After that, just use the gangplank to hop on your raft. Once you're on board, you can get to work. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, these. Okay. Anyways, I take a saw from the crate. I take a hammer from the other one. Beautiful. Okay. This is the gangplank. Sure. Build facility hotspot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god. A rune cannon. Yeah, of course. We need cannonballs again. Cannons. Salvaging. Storage. Wind catcher. Miscellaneous. Okay, I see what this will be. But I think for now, we build a cargo hold. Very nice. Look at me. And my raft. Incredible. Now use the gangplank to hop back up there and we can get going. Alright, Jimmy. Smashing job on that cargo hold, mate. Yeah, see, it's funny because I smashed into it with the hammer, you know, like it's 10 out of 10 humor right here. It's incredible. Also, let's get back to the pandemonium, shall we? Yeah. So there's like also a portal here that allows me to... No, there's not. Okay. We'll figure that out, I'm pretty sure. Okay, looks like that's you all sorted out, matey. Yeah, I'd say you're now ready to set sail. How exciting, yeah, we'll see about that. Why don't you take your new raft out for a spin? You can head over to Port Sarum and collect the cargo for me. Oh, which reminds me, now that you're officially a captain, you'll need one of these. Junior Jim gives you a logbook. Isn't that for woodcutting? Your very own captain's log. You can use that to keep track of your adventures out at sea, including any work you might end up taking on, like collecting your cargo. Right on. In fact, I'll make a note of that in your log now. Junior Jim updates log. You can consult the log at any point for a reminder on what he needs you to do. A quest log for just this skill. Great. And that's you all ready to go. Just hop on your new craft when ready. If you need help finding my cargo, just check in with the port master when you get to Port Sarum. Now, unless you fancy a cheeky dip, the gangplank down the docks will be your best bet for getting on board. I see. You can embark and disembark from your boat via docking points found around the world. To find a docking point, just look for the relevant icon on your map. I see. Okay, that's actually cool. All right, let's follow the ants, which is still incredibly ridiculous what's going on here. And board the gangplank. And there I am. Look at me. Incredible. So, how can I check the log here? The cargo is a crate of ship parts. The location is Port Sarum. Destination is the Pandemonium. I've got a crate of shipbuilding supplies that needs collected. Ask the portmaster there if you need help finding it. Once you've got the crate, bring it back to the Pandemonium. So where the hell are we? Okay, the map in this UI is definitely different because you can't scroll out to the entirety anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing for someone like me. So it's really just up north. Yeah, either way, we enter the navigation helm. We set sail and okay, that's it. So we just go back and forth until 12. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Okay, let's see if I'm a master at navigating already. It actually slows down in here. Okay, I'm not really. I feel a gust of wind. Trimming window. Oh, I need to trim the sails. Yeah. Okay, understood. Okay, people are already fighting shit. Is he fighting it off the boat? Or are you fighting with your boat's attack level? Because I saw that the boat also has that. We shall see. Alright, so now we go here Reverse. Stop boat. Ah, see, that's the thing that I didn't realize earlier. Now I disembark. Okay, I can disembark even if I'm like a little bit away. Okay, I'm starting to understand why everyone is now doing this ant thing here. Because now I go get the cargo from this table. You pick up a crate of ship parts. And now I board the gangplank with it. Is that how it works? Ah, open basic cargo hold. You deposit some cargo into the cargo hold. Ah, okay. And now we set sail. Oh yeah, I have to enter this first. I keep forgetting. And then we do this little turny turn. And now we go back. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, that's about the entire skill as far as I understand. So far, obviously. Okay, but this probably is what we do until we hit level 12. Great! Oh my god, okay. Oh, there's people with bigger ships already. This guy isn't any faster, is he? No, I'm just as fast as the guy with the pink hair. Oh, wait, we gotta go here. It's not really responsive to clicks at the edge of the map, like all the way here. Oh well. Okay, so my question, when I now just drive into the gangplank, can I just click it? Oh, I need to pick up the cargo first. I see. And then I disembark with the cargo. I guess this particular one I bring to Jim. How are you doing collecting my cargo? Well, what do you think? Very nice. Just hand that over to the portmaster and he'll sort it out. Come let me know once you're done. Okay, so that is this thing, I guess. I mean, that's where everyone runs with this shit. You deliver the crate of ship parts. Ah, thanks, sailor. I'll get that sorted out. You should go let Jim know his cargo is here. Your sailing level is now 2. Okay. I think this guy has a lot to sort out right now, so let's let him be. I collected your cargo. Left it with the portmaster. Very nice. That's us all squared up then. You ought to pop back once you've got a bit more experience with the raft. By then, I should have some new vessels for sale. Shipwrights like Junior Jim can sell you no boats or help you upgrade your existing ones. To find a shipwright, just look for the relevant icon on your map. Okay. Any tips on the best ways to get that experience? I'd say one of the best things would be to take on more work, like what you just did for me. A lot of ports will have a notice board where folks advertise jobs they want sorting. Port tasks can be accepted from notice boards found at the various ports around the world. To find a notice board, just look for the relevant icon on your map. Sounds good. Well, now that you're officially a big cheese captain, you might want to start charting the sea for your own records. That logbook I gave you has all sorts of cracking tips on how to do so. Oh, and while we're on about charting, I've also chucked some useful bits and bobs in your cargo hold. First up, I've left you a couple of repair kits, perfect for if you go being a numpty and end up sailing straight into a proper big storm or a big group of sharks. Okay. Shouldn't do that then, I guess. The other thing in there is a spyglass. It's a proper handy charting tool that's great for getting a good look at things while out at sea. There's a chap called Charles who used to be pretty good at the whole charting thing, who might be able to help you more. You could find him down in the cave on the island. Okay. Oh god. It's quite a few things. Your captain's log contains details on how to chart the sea. You can consult the log at any time for hints on what to chart. Charles in the cave on the pandemonium can also help you out with sea charting. Okay. Thanks. I better go check in with Steve now and see if old Grog is back. Oh god, I completely forgot about that part, yeah. Hello Steve, now that I know that you are Steve. Is this the one? This Jolly Roger here is pretty keen to see some justice dealt. Old Grog, meet 57 Batsibis. Yes, the 57 Batsibis. Hello. Steve tells me you're keen to see Will and Ann dealt with. I'm open to sharing the bounty, but only if you have what it takes. I have no time for layabouts. Won't let him down, of course. We'll see and stuff and blah. I saw that raft you rocked up in. That's all you bring to the table, then you have some work to do. It will take me some time to track Will and Ann down, but make no mistake, I will find them. I expect you to be ready by the time that happens. Don't be a disappointment. Okay, Dad, you have my word. Now, that's me done drinking. Time to get to work. I'll keep Steve updated on my progress, so make sure you're checking in with him. He'll let you know once I have something. Old Grog departs. I see. So the main story of all of sailing is Will and Ann, our revenge. Is that how that works? And as we get more experience, we continue that quest line, which would be cool. Best you not waste time, belay your helm and abaft. Abaft? Yeah, okay, abaft. You're rigging. Get out there and make sure you're ready for old grog. Will do. To help you on your way, I got some pirate looty here for you. Sawmill coupons, useful if you want a top vessel like mine. Oh, and don't forget to pop back for a drink from time to time. My rum is to die for. Alrighty. Congratulations, we've completed Pandemonium. A quest point, access to sailing skill, access to the Pandemonium. I get a raft, I get sailing XP, I get sawmill coupons. I don't quite understand those just yet. Sailing's level 5. You can now dock your boat at Land's End and Hosidius. Okay. So, as far as I understand, we will obviously check in with the guy, but I can either chart my own maps and then do my own thing. Okay. Is this the guy? Chart and Charles. Okay, I mean, the names, they have almost outdone themselves here. So, let's see what he can then do for me. Okay, I get a lamp first because everything's in check. Oh, sailing XP rewards are not yet available. Aw, that would have been like perfect, you know? I just instantly do that. I think I always do it, always put it in agility, right? Because then I don't have to run in circles. Is that about right? Anyways, let's see what this guy can do for us. What can I do for you? Junior Jim told me that you might be able to help me out with sea charting. Yeah, I'm a map maker extraordinaire. I find that a little hard to believe. Charles gestures at his blindfold. Okay. I have questions. For example, what the hell is that white stuff on your head? Is that hair? That's hair. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, don't let this fool you. It takes more than eyes to make a map. They named the mapping book after me, you see. Okay, he flashes a copy of a book at you titled Mac Atlas Multitude of Maps. Yeah, okay. Both of them. He shows you another. Sure. Moving on, please. Yes. We've done enough tutorial. So as you can see, I'm very much the man to speak to about this sort of thing. Here, I have a spare spyglass you can have. Charles thrusts a spyglass into your hands. You're quite welcome to use it to admire me from afar. Okay, that's the worst pickup line of all time. Holy shit, imagine you bring spyglasses to a bar, you hand them to a girl, and then you say that. Someone please try it out and tell me how it went. Oh, what would you like to know about charting? Is this some tutorial thing? So the first thing I want to know is, can you tell me about your parrot? I want one too. The previously still parrot turns its head to look you in the eye. What? That's Spot. He's my seeing eye parrot. Say hello, Spot. Parrot reluctantly bows its head slightly. Not very talkative. I'm afraid he's mute. Yeah, of course. He hasn't talked for a good long time, but he still finds ways to express himself. So mute and the blind guy. This is my kind of humor right here. All right. What do I get from charting the sea? That's way more important than how it's done. Is it even worth it? The thrill of exploration. The thrill of exploration. Yes. Other than that, well, the more you know about the sea, the more you'll be able to take advantage of it. Specifically, learning about the seas will offer the discerning captain a shortcut or two. Wow, more agility. And for the less discerning captain, I have a stock of alcohol I'd be willing to part with for up-to-the-date charting information. Along with some coins, of course. Of course. It could have possibly not have been just alcohol, right? Imagine. Just fucking bullshit. My observational skills are not what they used to be after all. You get the distinct impression you were just winked at by a blindfolded guy. Okay, this is probably the next experience at a bar that happens when you do the spyglass thing. So moving on. Finally, in return for charting information, I can offer some training that will help you improve your sailing abilities. Just let me know anytime you completely chart an ocean. Can you tell me about these drinks? Oh my god, I get buff food from that guy. Today I also learned that, like, sailing buff food exists. Okay, yeah. Having a character style on a boat will improve the chance of random encounters spawning at sea by 4%. Buying Krakening stat requires the following. Completely chart 5 seas in the Ardent Ocean. Completely chart 5 seas in the Unquiet Ocean. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is like endgame shit. Or probably like way later for sure. Would you like to tell me? No, I don't care about drinks at all. No. How do I do charting? That's probably the first thing we should have asked, but now the final piece to the puzzle. Well, that very much depends. Great, good answer. Don't you love it when you ask someone something and they say, yeah, well, it depends. You see, when it comes to charting, there are quite a few different things you'll want to track. What you need to do is going to vary depending on what it is you're tracking. That said, the starting point is always going to be your captain's log. I actually helped author the staff. Of course, yeah, sure. I made sure to include some big hints in there about the things you might find on your sailing adventures. You say there are a few different things I might want to track. What are they? Well, you have both big and small points of interest, water currents, sea depths, water patterns, and then there's also drink crates. They're a curious one that Steve likes people to track. Okay. You'll likely spot some interesting things in the sea on some of the less explored islands that you'll find whilst out sailing. Charting these things is simple. All you need to do is just make a note of them as you find them. Okay. Many points of interest don't require any tools to chart, just interact with them from your boat or while on foot when close enough to them. Okay, that's, I guess I understand that. It will also be the same with larger points of interest, other than I need a spyglass or something, I don't know. For them you'll want to find a good spot and use a spyglass to take it all in. Yeah, okay. How do I know where a good spot is? That can take a bit of practice, but if you pay close attention you might find some very subtle, definitely not obvious signs of where the best places are. Okay. The spyglass can be used to chart larger points of interest. You can do so either from your boat or while on foot. Keep an eye out for the sparkly white circles that show where a spyglass can be used. Okay, so that's the almost not obvious thing. Yeah, so drink crates, blah, 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 blah. So that definitely happens later. Okay, what about currents? For that, I need to write tool. Well, I suppose in this case, it's less of a tool and more of a friend. What? It will probably make more sense if you head out and discover the art of tracking currents for yourself. We had someone passing through recently who said that Arhain in Catherby was looking to track some currents. I suggest you go and speak to him. You need to complete the current affairs quest to learn about tracking currents. Of course we named it that. So I put a duck into the water and then, you know, and wherever the duck goes, the current goes, right? Can you tell me about checking sea depths? Can you tell me about tracking weather patterns? Holy fuck, that's so much stuff. For that, you need to go diving. However, you won't get very far without the proper equipment, I'm afraid. You need to have freed Pirate Pete in the receipt for disaster quest. Oh, isn't that the thing that you want me to do all these years? So this is like a long way away. Okay, I see. And the weather patterns, that's the last one. Okay, so this is even later, 57 to do this. Okay, I'd better get going until we meet again. Yeah. Yeah, the longest tutorial of all time. I now know mostly what I don't have access to, so that's great. Oh, guys, look away, please. Thank you. Oh, my new bank is also, I like this, you know, like I'm happy. I'm all for inclusion so that you guys can actually see what the hell's going on. But now I have to have a way better understanding of my bank. Actually, I don't know if I definitely don't have that, but I don't know if I want that. Anyways, I started sailing. So for now, we can only chart with the spyglass. 0 out of 358. Okay, let's start our pirate journey. Inspect the notice board. Courier, Port Sarum fish delivery, pandemonium steel delivery. Sailing requirement 10. Okay, so that's the level. All right, so that here's the level. So this requires 40. Yeah, okay. Location, the pandemonium. Destination, Port Sarum, quantity 1. I just accept this now, whatever. Can I accept multiple? Oh, you have already accepted one port task, which is the maximum number for your sailing level. Ah. At 7 sailing, you'll become able to accept 2 tasks. Okay, fish delivery. So now I go here, I get the fish crate, I run to the gangplank, I put it into my hold. And now I would go up and actually, okay, and then we get going. Boss makes $1, I make a dime, so I play OSRS on company time. This seems to overall be the theme of this entire launch, really. Withdraw crate. Oh wait, I'm close enough, actually. Okay, that's crazy that is close enough. Then, once we've made it here, we deposit this. You deliver the crate of fish and complete your courier task. Thanks, sailor. Here's your payment. My payment being level 6 sailing. You finished port blah 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 and given 59 coins as payment. Okay, incredible. And now we go to the notice board. Looking at this thing, apparently it was a charting task, sure. And now I do a pandemonium one. Quantity 1, accept task. I can only do 1, so we take the cargo. We enter our massive vessel, put it into the thing, set sail, do a U-turn, and then we just go back and do the same thing again. Okay, but there's more and more people having actual boats already. Open this thing, get this out, disembark, deposit it at the table. And here's my payment. And I'm almost level 7, so I have to do it one more time. Navigate the thing, set the sails, turn around. Okay, level 7. You can now accept up to 2 port tasks at the same time. But now, if there is 2 for pandemonium, I can actually accept both. I can do this and this. So now I go here and I want the plate bodies. This fucking stinks. Well, okay, I deposit this. Now I go back out. And now I take the cargo for the other quest. Here. Yes, battle access, sure. And now I understand why this ant behavior is going on, because you're just running back and forth getting boxes into your ship. Navigate, set sail, turn around. Fascinating. Okay, so now we get plate bodies, we disembark. We put plate bodies into the thing. Hooray. Then I board my thing again. I get the other thing and, you know, lots of things here. Then we deposit the second one. And my payment is level 8 right away with just 1 trip. Wow, we doubled our efficiency. Isn't that incredible? It absolutely isn't. What a meme. Okay, so essentially all I'm gonna do is I go back and forth and deliver shit. I won't do that. Let's try out some charting things. Okay, so I don't really know what. Find a crashed glider south of the Karamja shipyard. Find the wreck of the Pandemonium 2 west of the Pandemonium. Oh, so there's a bunch of like charting quests I gotta do, but it actually tells me exactly what it is. So how about we do something a little bit more interesting maybe? Let's just freestyle. Yeah. Good. Okay. Wait, stop. It's a small shipwreck. You might be able to salvage something from the wreckage using a salvaging hook. However, you'll first need sailing 15 to do so. Okay, so what is this? So I guess this is then the next step of sailing, really. Okay, so here we have floating rocks. Oh no, that's fucking... Okay. Oh, this is not something... This is not a... Okay. Okay, maybe we don't just sail the seas. Oh dear, your boat has capsized. You barely make your way back to land. You'll now need to speak to a shipwright to recover your boat. To find a shipwright, just look for the relevant icon on your map. Any items in your cargo hold will be lost. Okay. The sails are not strong enough to withstand the lightning in these stormy seas. Okay, I just thought that was a different area, but that was... okay. Maybe I shouldn't bring all of this stuff, should I? Oh god, okay. I mean, are we surprised that I managed to do that? I don't think so. Alright, what do I need? I'd like to recover a boat? No worries, much. Just tell me which one you need and I'll get a port wizard to sap it right over. Indomitable Ranger costs 375 gold. I didn't even make that much money with my trips. Recover and repair your boat. Yes, and don't ask again. Alright, mate. Let's call in the port wizard. What? I thought he was like disingenuous or like ironic, but that's actually how they fix it. Okay, all done. The boat is now docked here at the Pandemonium. There's bad news, mate. Because the boat had capsized, the port wizard wasn't able to recover anything from the cargo hold. Thanks anyway. Oh, the repair kits. Yeah, you need 2 planks, 10 bronze nails, and 5 swamp paste to craft a set of 2 repair kits. The fuck is swamp paste? God. Okay. I feel like this here reminds me very quickly that I'm still a beginner in the entire game, not just the skill. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's do adventure mode one more time. Let's go this direction, the safe one. This is one of these sparkly things, right? So we go here, we unset our sails, and now we spyglass, and now... I was about to say we spy on that woman, but what? Is this supposed to happen? Is this like just cutscene or... Use your spyglass to get a good view of the Karamja shipyard. I was very worried as we initially took the spyglass and looked at that girl over there. I mean, you know, but no. So we did that. Okay, I can't fight a shark yet. But there was something south of Karamja that I had to find, right? Here. Can we do a drive-by charting? We can. Okay, so now I found the wreck of something. I chart the crashed glider. I just happened to see that, to be honest. And now my captain's log actually looks way better. Okay, find the wreck of the Pandemonium 3 west of Courier bandit camp. Okay, no idea what that is. Use your spyglass to admire Chardon Charles McAtlas in the cave of the Pandemonium. Okay, I should have done that. Use your spyglass to get a good view of the Pandemonium from the cave entrance. Okay. Find a treacherous rock formation near Drainer Village. So now you're really just ticking off boxes of things to do, right? So it's not actually exploration. It's more like, yeah. Okay, what if I attack a dolphin? Stop navigating. Can't reach that, so I would really have to be right next to them. Okay, so you can't be a melee on a boat. Is that about right? Understood. So you would have to be ranged or magic, I guess. Then you can run around and attack stuff. I don't know if that's required in any form or way, but okay. So we are looking for a treacherous rock here. There's a treacherous rock, but it won't let me change direction once again. Dude, I hate this so much. Like, sometimes it's just not responsive at certain places. I don't understand yet what I'm doing wrong. Chart treacherous rock. Bing, 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 bing. And then we leave again. Caridian Sea. Okay, we don't want to go here. We learned that. Also, can I now boat to Lumbridge? Is that a thing? Okay, there's supposed to be a wreckage here. Northeast, no? Ah, there it is. I charted that thing. And I'm level 9. Okay, so that's it. And I've seen something there, which is probably the next Port Sarum task. So we're 3 out of 5. Then we gotta maneuver ourselves here, unset our sails and spyglass. Let's see what we can see. Some rocks. Some more rocks. And the third kind of rock. Is that about it? No. Wow, that was incredible. Use the spyglass to get a good view of the western mine and lumbered swamp. Oh my god. Treacherous rock here. We tried that one. There's an unfortunate corpse. Okay. Anyways, I have fully charted the Lumbridge Basin. Fully charting this sea has unlocked the use of some rapids within it. Is it that thing? But this looks not like rapids. This looks like it pulls me down. Yep. Okay, we don't drive into these. Understood. And I'm now level 10 sailing because I clicked my sail enough times. Okay, I don't understand. I'm stuck. We're all stuck. Wait, everyone is stuck. What the? You can reverse, by the way. And this is a whole mess still. I like it. It's great because everyone is still kind of figuring things out, which is very unique moment for me that I am not the only guy completely lost at times. Okay, so charting is essentially just you explore the area and that's that. The tasks are also rather questionable. I don't really know what to think of those just yet. Okay, I have one other question though that I want answered from our small little friend. First of all, where is he? There he is. Talk to Junior Jim. I'd like to buy a new boat. Sure thing. Which one you fancy? Oh, okay. A raft costs 1,000 coins. A skiff costs 15,000 coins. But you need sailing level 15 for it. Okay. Player capacity, crew capacity, facility slots. I don't know what that means, but okay. So I guess you need this to then add facilities so you can do more than just cargo things. I understand, okay. And this is then the non plus ultra. Couldn't even buy it right now. Endgame, whatever. Okay. I feel like there will be more. No, this looks like way too low. The other question, Stevie, any word from Old Grog? Nothing yet, but keep checking in. I'm sure he will have something soon. Now what will it be? Got any work that needs doing here? Maybe that's the chest thing. Well, it just so happens that I'm looking for a rough, tough, piratical type for an adventure on the high seas. And I'm happy to say it isn't you. You do not meet all the requirements to start the Prying Times quest. Yeah, so he doesn't really have anything else to do. Understood. So there is like sailing quest at some point. I understand. Why is there a turtle? Okay, we have turtles. The people are doing something over there though. And those are people with small boats, so I'm a bit confused. Prying Times, here we go. Oh, I need level 12 sailing for that. Okay, I understand. Here it would have been. It actually renders the players, okay, a little bit. Not really, but that's okay. But I have one more inside apparently. that... Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't really expect there to already be something, but to finish his tutorial, we could have spyglassed in here already. I see. Okay. That was important. Okay. That's already something entirely different. So the only one left is find the wreck of the Pandemonium 3 west of the Courier bandit camp. But what is the Courier bandit camp? Okay, let's at least... I want to finish that one now. Right, we navigate, we set sail, we go. Okay, west of the bandit camp. Is that... No. Okay, those are all shipwrecks that I can't do anything with yet. Okay, it's not here either. The Courier bandit camp is... Oh, here! It didn't say so because I was scrolled out too far. Okay, understood. Oh god. But I think that must have done it. That must be it then. But we need to chart... Ah, the wreck. There it is. I am now a level 11, boys and girls, and you know. Okay, fully charting the sea, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. I see how it is. Totally unintended, of course. Sailing. Yeah. Crewmates. I can actually have crewmates at some point. Okay, that's cool. But I really have to get 12 for that quest. I have to hit 15 to actually do something other than just run cargoes back and forth. Oh, drink crate charting. That's what that is. Okay. But I gotta do the quest at 12 and you know, yeah. Understood. Yeah, I see. I see how it is. Okay. Interesting. There's definitely worse skills that we have in this game right now, you know? I don't want to name any of these, but you know, that was a decent first look though, I'd argue. The next step is very obvious. I gotta hit that level 12 and then I gotta hit that level 15 before we can even try new things out. But now that I know the basics and fundamentals of all of this, I think even I might be a little bit more efficient. But yeah, the thing is, to get there, you might have guessed it, we gotta deliver more boxes.